what I thought I would show you was just one exercise that can help just to open out the chest, make you aware of your arm positions when you're standing, and make you aware of what your posture is like. Okay. Now, a lot of us have issues with posture. If we've spent a lot of time working at a desk, or we do a lot of driving, that can cause a lot of tension to build up in the neck and shoulders. And we find over time that our head comes forward. We might feel like we've gone a little bit round-shouldered as well. So what I'm going to share with you this morning is just one simple exercise to open out the chest and just make you more aware of your posture, really. So we'll just dive straight into it, shall we? So we're going to do it in standing. Okay, so I'm just standing with my feet just slightly apart. They're about hip width apart. Okay, and what we're going to do is we'll start with the arms in this position. Okay, so I've got my elbows tucked in at the side. Now, the most important thing, as we're talking about posture, is to keep the shoulders down. Okay, so you want to avoid this. You don't want the shoulders to come up. So imagine you've got some heavy weights on your shoulders, and they're just keeping those shoulders down nicely for you. Okay, hands are here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to see how tight our chest is. Okay, because if you have that sort of round-shouldered feel, chances are you're quite tight in the front of your chest. So let's have a go. What we're going to do is we're just going to send the hands away and see how far they will go out. If they'll go out a nice distance, then great. If you take them out, you might just feel those muscles in the upper back working, okay? And then we'll bring them back in again, okay? So if the hands only go, say, to about there, only about halfway around, okay, it might be that you're starting to feel a little bit of pulling in the front of the chest, in the front of the shoulders, okay? The only problem with this tightness, when we have that round-shouldered appearance, is that the muscles in the upper back become quite weak, okay? Because they're just not strong enough to hold us up anymore, because we're just hunched forward slightly. We need to work those muscles. So this is just the first little bit. We're just going to send the hands away, see how far they will go, and then just see if you can hold them out there. Now, just be aware of your elbows now. I want you to lift your arms up so that your fingers make a little point, like you're putting the roof on your house, but just watch where the elbows are. See if you can keep your elbows sort of at the side of your ears. Try to avoid bringing the elbows forward, okay? So again, we're trying to open out the chest, but now we can feel those muscles in the upper back working a little bit harder, okay? Elbows wide, we're going to straighten out the arms, okay? And if you're tight in your chest or the front of the shoulders, you might feel it pulling now a little bit, okay? And then we're just going to lower the arms down. So we'll do it again. We'll bring the arms up into our starting position. We'll take the hands away. See how far you can get them, but don't force it, okay? Just take it as far as you can. Put the roof on your house. Bring the hands up into a point. Lift the elbows, remember elbows at the side of the ears there. Straighten out the arms. And then we can just lower them down, okay? Now, it's just a simple exercise, okay? But hopefully it will just make you more aware of how you're standing just in your upper body. You may not realise that you're tight in your chest. You may not realise that the muscles in the upper back have become a little bit weaker, okay? But that is a really nice exercise. It opens out the chest. It just activates those muscles in the upper part of the back a little bit, just starts them working a little bit. And that nice opening at the end, it just gives you a nice little stretch.